Welcome to Shifting Out Loud with Lena and Shannon. We are back to talk about part two of time management. This time we're focusing on time management for ADHD. This is one of the most common mental disorders that are affecting not only children but adults as well. So we wanted to come back and kind of give some specifics in regards to time management for people that are suffering with this.
Absolutely. And when you said adults, just to jump in there, there's so many undiagnosed adults too, you know. So we hopefully
Yes.
can share something that will be, that will have tips on how to help. So the first thing, which I think is huge, that and I can't even just say ADHD, but definitely, with that, break the first tip, breaking tasks into chunks, like not trying to eat the whole frog at one time, dividing larger projects into smaller, manageable tasks to reduce being overwhelmed.
So I think that's a good point. I know we talked about it, even just in general, this works well for time management, ADHD or not. However, when you're talking about people that are struggling with ADHD, being overwhelmed is one of the major symptoms they experience. So, breaking it into smaller chunks can take that load off of them, um, and also not make it feel as demanding.
Yes.
So I
Hmm.
think it's a good step.
Yeah. Create a routine. So establish a consistent daily schedule to help structure your time. Consistency is huge. I struggle with it, but I do know that when it is in place, it is magical. It is a beautiful
Yeah.
thing. Like when you know something is in place, you're expecting it already. So creating a routine, and that's with children, that's with anything that you just want it to work. I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to schedule and I don't want to. It works. It
Would
works.
be the best thing for you. You
It
have
is.
just less opportunities for missing things. Like for example, for adults, we got bills. We have to be able to manage and pay things on time. If you don't have a structured routine, and this is something you struggle with, you may, not pay something on time, or and not that your intent is to miss it, but
Right.
just the way the brain is working, you may forget to do it. So daily routine and structure is very important.
And I think it becomes muscle memory for the whole, like everybody attached, and not being funny, but like even with dogs, you know what I mean? You do stuff a certain way for a certain amount of time, the dogs just know, like by this time, if you ain't did something, they're looking at you like,
Right.
where are we? Or kids too. It's muscle memory, just getting into the rhythm of things. The next one is set alarms. We talked about that before on another topic, but how setting alarms when you were talking about even when you're studying the 25-minute, right?
Yes.
Increments.
Yep. So setting alarms can be a great way to stay on track. One of the other symptoms is time blindness with ADHD. So, sometimes just not being aware of time or how much time has passed is a thing that is it's just a struggle that people deal with. So timers will help keep you on track and things like that.
And with that, with the time blindness, yes, it's almost like, and people can look it up, but it's almost like, let's say you had to be, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and you have to be at the dentist by 1. It's almost like sometimes they get fearful of not starting something in between that because they think they're going to miss the appointment, which they have a large gap of time, but it just feels like I need to just wait and be still because I don't want to miss it type thing. Um, Use visual reminders. So I'm assuming clocks and notes to keep track of time and deadlines. I am a sticky note person depending on what it is. But I'm also a, what do you call it? The little planner, like agenda for the day. It helps when I can see and check off something I feel
Yeah.
accomplished. I don't know about you. If I write a
Yes.
list and see some check marks, I feel like a big girl. Like I feel
Me
like I
too.
did something, you
Yeah.
know?
It's motivation to keep going. But the agenda part, knowing what your day is gonna look like feels so much better than just getting up and just flowing. Cause
Flying by the seat of
already,
your pants.
yeah, already you already know things are gonna happen that are not planned. But when you have a plan in place, then you can kind of better tackle the day. So it takes away the unknown. It kind of takes away the anxiety of, I don't know what to expect, or I don't know how long this is going to take, because people really can get flustered about time.
Yeah. Time is time goes fast, and whether you need, sometimes you just don't feel like you have enough, but definitely. And then the last one is just staying organized, keeping the workspace tidy, use of planners and or apps to track tasks and appointments. I do know I'm not mentioning it because I'm not sponsoring it, I'm not getting paid for it, but there is an app for ADHD task setting, so people can look at that too. Yeah. All right. Well, that is it. That was just to give you a couple of little pointers dealing with time management for ADHD. If you have any extra that you know of, just put it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page, Shifting Out Loud, at Shifting Out Loud on YouTube, where we have real talk, real connections, real conversations. All right. Have a good one. Take care.